Yo, what's going on, people? I came on YouTube doing my normal update. I got two hot podcast episodes that's right now streaming. Smoke This Over. The name of it is the Snowy Star of Texas. Man, I talk about a lot of shit, dog. I talk about what's going on with Texas with Ted Cruz and all that. Hopefully, this don't get taken down. Um, how basically the state government, the mayor, the governor, as well as the senators failed Texas, and it's a the donkeys run that one because I don't want to say the party because I don't want to say nothing that's gonna get me kicked off. So if you know what I'm talking about, but donkeys running the roost in Texas. You get my drift? Um, and they really messed up. I also talk about Harriet Tubman. I also kind of segue that into my conversation about the new Reconstruction era, as well as talk some great celebrity gossip. I also, on my sex talk, I talk about unicorns and couples and how couples should implement a unicorn. For some people who don't know what a unicorn is a young lady who is a third to a relationship. She's the girlfriend. And I give y'all some guidance on how to navigate that if you decide to go that route. Period. Because people don't understand it's a difference between having a unicorn and having a girlfriend. A unicorn, she's just a female sex toy for you and your significant other. Not a girlfriend. Girlfriend means that you have a complete relationship with. This is not a relationship. Some of you idiots actually tried to live with the unicorn. It's not going to work. And I also going to talk about the many mistakes that people make when they're dibbling dabbling when it comes to unicorns. Also, elephant in the room. I talk about Hollywood, how being politically correct don't make money for them, and what I mean by that is how they will not be historically or racially correct exactly when it comes to casting people to play certain roles and certain icons. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to discuss that with you because I notice a lot of black English actors who are now getting roles, are now getting roles with some of these movies. So I discussed that. And then, of course, the Smokers Lounge. I talked about B. Simone, what she talked about when it comes to women and their high standards. That I'll just give you a small little preview. Basically, you need to be ready to receive the type man that is for you, and sometimes it's okay to take a man that don't check all the boxes, as long as he check the right boxes. You get me? And sometimes it's not money. And celebrities do better when they date normal, average folk, believe it or not. He might not have a six-figure gig, but he ain't no celebrity. So, I even talk about Party and Megan, since everybody want to discuss that. From listening to the video again, it just sounded like they just was in the midst of an argument, and he was wanting to talk to her, and he just busted in. She was having the toilet. Now, whether he should bust in or not is another discussion. I actually give my thoughts on that on the pod. You know what I'm saying? Smoke This Over podcast. It's I covered a lot. I covered a lot. The next thing is, hold on, I'm trying to make sure these glasses are straight. Next thing is you need to go over to Anchor and check out the Smokers Lounge. I talk about B. Simone. Like I said, the high standards. I mentioned that B. Simone about the high standards. Some of y'all ladies might need to rethink that sometimes. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? As well as the fall of the donkeys, or not, I say the Republicans. I discuss and make prediction on what's going to happen. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not Nostradamus. I'm not a prophet, but I could be wrong on my prediction when it comes to what's going to happen in the next primaries, the next midterm elections, when it comes to the senators, the governors, the whole nine. I'm not going to say what my prediction is. You got to go listen to it. And right now, I'm getting everything together for what I'm going to do with this Patreon. I already got an idea of what I'm going to do with it. Like I said, it's going to be more X-rated, more porn discussions and stuff like that. Like I might talk about shoots that I had, models that I've worked with. You know what I'm saying? Stories of me being on the road and traveling um, when doing this porn thing. Um, it's you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna talk lifestyle even more on this. You feel me? Um, I also plan to hopefully, if I ever run across people that I actually work with on the shoot or something that ever happened, to run across anybody that could I could interview. I might have an interview on this. So it's gonna be different tiers for what you get. You know what I'm saying? The biggest tier is you get the video pod. And that'll be the only video pod that I'll be doing is on Patreon. I'm gonna make y'all pay for a tier for that shit. Because you get to see me, this, that, and the third. Trust me, I'm gonna talk about some hot and heavy shit. You know, period. Um, what else? Oh, got my single out. Get in where you fit in. So this video won't get taken down. I'm not gonna play it. But it's actually on YouTube. So just you can I might put the link in there in the description once we call it out. I'll do it later. To where you can go listen to Get In Where You Fit In. It's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, it's everywhere, as well as listen. I got other songs that coming. I had some fans say, when you gonna put Bounce on the D worldwide? I said, well, coming in April, my birthday month. So people understand I have what's called a soft release and a worldwide release. Soft release is I put it on SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, and Audio Mac. You know, I'm not getting monetized. It's not anything being monetized. Then once I see how it's running, that's when I decide, okay, let me do it worldwide. You know, period. I mean, shit, the way music is now, you got to drop something new every other day. So, I'm thinking about my next topic. I don't know if I should do Patreon with this or should I do the Smokers Lounge. Is I was listening to a video and this guy was talking about Olivia Dope leaving Joe Budden's show. And things he was saying, when I look back at the shows, because I'm a huge fan of anything that is the Joe Budden podcast. Trust me, I watch it all. Actually, see, the thing was probably the only and Horrible Decision, the only podcast that I would watch weekly and all the way through, no stoppage. You know, period. Or skipping through. You know what I'm saying? So I hate that Livy Dope left. But the things that he was saying got me to thinking about my time when I was actually going through working with models, helping to groom them for the industry, helping them set up their own sites and the whole nine. Because that was my first and most function when I got into this business, was to help girls build their own. Even when the internet was really popping, I knew the strength of having ownership and having your own and putting out your own. I was one of the first ones to actually shoot with a digital camera while everybody else was still shooting with VHS. Yeah, I'll never forget. I showed his chick Candy Cane. I said, "Yo, this is the future. This camera right here." I was like, "Yo, I want to use this tonight." No, what the hell? I'm from California. I don't shoot like that. What is that? What is that? What kind of camera is that? I don't shoot like that. A year later, no, then I showed another dude. He was like, "What you should use that?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Man, this is beautiful. All you got to do is shoot it, take this card out, pop that shit into that little slot right there, and guess what? He started shooting digital. I put a lot of niggas on in this game, bro. I put a lot of niggas in on the game, bro. I helped a lot of girls get nominated. I helped a lot of chicks make money and still make money to this day. I'm actually keeping some chicks' careers going by just promoting them and reintroducing their shit on different platforms. See, I'm a beast in this bitch. I told you I said I'm a beast in two industries, and gonna be a third. So, cause whatever I do, I go hard with it. I don't play. That just bottom line. I don't see no point not doing it. Whether I'm on it, but I'm gonna make money in it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. That's just how I work. Whether it's music or what have you, I'm gonna make some type of money or make it point you in the direction of where I can make money. See, it's always a method to the madness, my brother and my sisters. You feel me? So I figured what I'm gonna do with the YouTube, all I'm gonna do is give y'all updates, chit chat to you, tell you what's going on, what I got popping on, this and that. Spit a little knowledge and keep it spinning. Because I mean, I guess I got to use YouTube if I need to push this. So, but like I said, I just think um, I'm even gonna talk about the film business on the damn Patreon. Yeah, it's a lot because I mean, I was just sitting here thinking today. I was like, damn, this game completely changed. Even to how do you find girls for work to work with? Add into COVID, it has been difficult. It was already difficult before, now it's even extra difficult. So, but yeah, y'all need to check out my podcast, my music. Yeah, I'll say it here. Um, all my links.com/PornRapStar. All you gotta do is just go to the pod. I'm pretty sure you can go to the pod, you click on the link. The link is on one of the descriptions of any of the pods for you to find where you can see my adult film. I got discounts and all that good stuff. So, um, shoot, man, it just been a rough day. Oh, I gotta go back to work. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. Work a double. Yes, I work a 9 to 5 too. See, I'm a heading to middle aged black man. They got to have more than one hustle, baby, with a 9 to 5. Cause bills got to get paid. You feel me? So, y'all check out the pods and everything. Check out the music. Shouts out to Dorian82. He played Dummy. Good reviews, what have you, and everything. Uh, if any of y'all want to collab, any of you podcasters that happen to run across this, or YouTubers, or whatever, hey, hit me up. I'm not hard to find. Just Google PornRapStar. I'm on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. Go to allmylinks.com/PornRapStar. Boom, you can find me that way. Period. I'm down to collab with anybody, whether it's music, whether it's podcasts, whether it's on the adult film side of things. Because I am a photographer, I am a camera guy, period. And I did talk about WandaVision. Y'all people got to see WandaVision, man. I did. Like I said, but the topic that, I'm sitting here jumping around acting stupid. I know y'all look at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay. Now, one of the topics I said I'm going to talk about, I don't know if I'm doing a Patreon under smoking is when I was working with models, helping models build their own, put out their own, the whole nine. And what the dude broke down in the video was that certain things that he looked at, noticed that when I thought about it, I said, well, damn, that he felt led to Olivia Dope leaving. We don't know why she left. It's none of our damn business. No fucking ways between her and the show and the people on the show and the people that ran the show. You know, period. Probably ain't want no hard feelings or what have you. But it got me to thinking, like I said, with my situation, what you had to deal with when you're working with females and what you have to take into account. And let me make this perfectly clear. I'm going to pull this close. The hardest thing to work with is women. Yeah, y'all ladies are hard to work with. Hard. Because my grandma said, no matter how many hens in the house, they always gonna feel they got to be one hen in the chicken coop. They always one queen bee. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna give you these notice. For me, you see, like I said, I'm gonna save it for the podcast because I want y'all to hear the podcast. One thing I have learned from managing women, they will check other women's pockets, and it's not money; it's treatment. I'm gonna tell you some stories of times of me dealing with females, getting them work, how they complain. Many of them think they knew more than me, and many of them that thought they was smarter than me and knew how this business ran, no longer do this business. I don't know what to tell you. I'm still here. I didn't outlive my rivals and competitors, and outdid them and expanded. So the point I'm trying to make is I'm going to talk about that in either the next Smoke This Over, or I might do on Patreon, or I might do it on both. One a little bit more, and if I do it on Patreon, it's really going to be in depth. But to where I'm going to tell you some shit that you can only hear on Patreon. Because I done been through some shit. Motherfuckers, all that shit, they talking about that Twitter beef, man, once again, porn was doing that. Porn people were doing that shit all before the rappers and all that. Trust me. It got to the point where I deleted my Twitter account. It was that bad. So, but it's real. But I still survive. I'm still here and I'm still making money, baby. And the company's still growing. Shouts out to Carmen Entertainment. My man Ty Stokes. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to talk about dealing with women, managing women, especially when it came to the porn. And I'm going to even give my 2 cents on what he was talking about when it comes to Joe Buttons and Olivia Dope. And for what I see on the outside looking in, and how certain things, I'm going to say this. My mama said, you don't hear what they're saying, you listen to what they're saying. Because you might hear them for what they're saying and what they really mean. And see, us as fans and people that just watch, we may not be paying attention. But see, people that do business, that do this shit, they're paying attention and they see things a little bit differently. See, sometimes you can't see the picture unless you outside the frame. So, life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you didn't learn anything? Smoke that over.